Hi everybody, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Sherry and welcome to my channel. If you visited my channel before, thank you so much for coming back. So I've been away from the tube for quite a while, about a year I think, and I've decided to start recording videos again, and I'll be launching several series in the coming weeks. This particular video is the launch of my Adventures in Corporate series. In these videos, I'll share tips and tricks that I've learned along the way as a contractor and as an employee in the land of corporate America. Of note, there will be no company bashing in my videos, just tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Now currently I work for an amazing tech company. This is actually the second corporation that I can actually say that I actually just have a heart for. In all my years of working in corporate, only the second. They do an amazing work. And recently, they held a talent expo targeting diverse talent. And as a participant in that expo, we were given the opportunity to share a little bit about ourselves and to tell our career story in 5 minutes. So to kick off my Adventures in Corporate series, I'll be sharing my career story with you. So here goes. I am the proud product of teachers. My mom and my dad are both retired teachers, and from them I got my love of learning. So many moons ago, at 18 years old, off I went to UNC Chapel Hill to learn to become a pharmacist. But I was not ready for college. If any young person needed a gap year or 2 or a 10, that young person was me. So I withdrew, but I never lost sight of the fact that I wanted to finish what I started there. During that time, I learned that if I became a UNC employee, UNC would help fund my return to school, so that's what I did. I started out as an admin in the Division of Neurosurgery, Department of Surgery in the School of Medicine. I was then promoted to residency coordinator, left that position, came back as their division manager of neurosurgery, and I got my degree. And to be honest, I don't think I would have been able to look myself in the mirror had I not finished what I started there. So armed with my piece of paper, my diploma, I started seeking degree-required positions in corporate America. And because I love to learn, I have this almost eerie affinity for technology. I love to organize information and I love to share it with others. I embarked on a career as a corporate trainer. I started out as a technical trainer at First Union many years ago when there was a First Union. I then became the manager of that team and later managed training teams at GSK and CSC. I then embarked on contracting. I rode that wave for quite a while, leading training development efforts for projects at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, Martin Marietta Materials, and Allscripts, just to name just a few. And I eventually landed as a contractor at my current company. Also, because I love to learn, I have amassed a pretty awesome skill set and I get to wear many hats, often on the same project. And I feel very blessed that I get to do that because it keeps me from getting bored. I'm a trainer, an instructional designer, an e-learning developer, a project manager, a communications writer, and most recently I've added change manager to my toolkit. Now my desire to finish what I start has helped me become a bit of a known quantity. I've been rehired by 4 different managers because I am adept at quickly standing up team infrastructures, upskilling teams, and producing results, often under pretty tight timelines. And by infrastructure, I mean those things that are needed in order to ensure a team's success and efficiency and scalability. Things like ensuring up front we know and have clarity about what our approaches and strategies are, our processes, procedures, best practices, and standards to ensure that everybody on the team has clarity about how we're going to do what we need to do. Also, things like developing project plans and executing to those plans. And I don't stop there. I think it's very important to conduct post-mortem sessions to take a look at what went well, to identify lessons learned, and to actually take the time to make improvements on things where we maybe hit a bump in the road so that we can ensure a smoother path forward the next time out of the gate. And there's one last thing I'd like to share. Last year, I was actually a contractor at my company, and when all contractor positions on my former team were being eliminated, my current manager reached out to me about joining his team because he was familiar with me and my work. And because I love working for this company so much, I jumped at the opportunity to stay on board and convert from a contractor to an employee. I do believe, however, that my skill set is greatly underutilized in my current role. And moving forward, I think my skill set could best be utilized in leading the development of training on behavioral skills content in the diversity and inclusion space. I am ready to do more, to be more, and to make a much greater impact. And so that's my career story. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post my next video in my Adventures in Corporate series. Until next time, take good care of you and yours, and don't sweat the small stuff.